Welcome to Words of Wisdom. How are you? Oh, what a wonderful day. I couldn't, I was just sitting downstairs and I thought, you know what? I feel like I'm being called to come up to my table, to my magic table. I feel like I needed to come and have a little chat with you guys. And just see how you're doing. We're a few days away now, 2 days away from that full moon, the blood moon, and the lunar eclipse. So it's going to be huge, big, wonderful energy. Wonderful energy is going to come out. And I really am being called at the minute to trust, yes, but also to clear, to really find protection and clear. So it was, when you get signs and synchronicities from spirit, you do, if you're ready to hear them, you'll hear them, and you need to be open to following them. And I really believe in, right now in the matrix, it's very strong in terms of connecting the dots. Things are happening and aligning for a reason. So just to share this with you guys, because you might have experienced a similar thing with this whole energy shift that we've had in the last few days. It's been quite unbalancing, and you've really had to work hard to remain calm and stay balanced and what have you, and what have you. And also the big thing for me at the moment is really having to open up my higher mind to really be thinking of things in a very different way, really opening up myself, my heart space to go, I am ready for this change. I'm ready for love. I'm ready. It's been quite a shift, quite a big shift. Anyway, just sort of small story short, I met a lady 2 years ago who does crystals and what have you, and I really didn't know a lot about crystals, but at the time I was kind of finding crystals. People were giving me crystals. It was like quite a thing. Anyway, I ended up going to her for a few months, where she does a whole energy balance through your chakras and using crystals and what have you, and she's also very connected to the angelic realm. Anyway, as I've gone on and things, I haven't seen her for a while. And then about a week or so ago, I thought of her because my students are putting on a health and wellness event. And I thought, well, I'll just message Susanna and ask her about it. And she was right. I'm right up for that. That would be amazing. So she's going to come to the event and all of that. And she's so lovely. Then she messaged me and she said, listen, on a Sunday, I'm doing a Crystals and Angels workshop, if you'd be interested in joining us. And I thought, oh, that's interesting. Now, normally, her workshops are pretty full. Okay, you don't really get the opportunity, of a last minuter. But for some reason, she had a bit of a last minuter for me. And I was like, and I just thought I knew I needed to go. I also had a message via one of the readings I watch, the readers I watch, to get black tourmaline. And black tourmaline is about protection, also about really cleansing and clearing out old past energies, old thought patterns, everything for the mind, for the third eye, to really clean out and what have you. So I walked into her workshop literally a minute before she was starting, because I was a bit late, but my angels got me there on time. And I said to her, I need black tourmaline. She said, I don't have any. She had all her crystals are. But anyway, she said, but we'll talk about that. And anyway, we went into the whole thing. It was lovely. And she said, let's meet our guardian angels and things. Now, years ago, somebody told me, I think one of the high spirit guides that a friend of mine used to channel told me that my guardian angel was called Zadkiel. So I had forgotten all about that. I hadn't really thought about it. But lo and behold, I'm doing my meditation and what, and getting to know, and I could feel my guardian angel on my behind me, putting his hand on my shoulder. I know it sounds woo-woo, so switch off if you want to, but anyway. And Zadkiel, the name, I was like, I knew it. I just, you know, where it just comes, it's a name, it was there, and lovely. I had this lovely sort of confirmation. Well, then we were doing another meditation to clear, and she put all these mandalas out in terms of the different mandalas, and black tourmaline was one of them. And so I picked up a piece of black tourmaline that she did have for this particular part, and I did put it on my third eye chakra. Well, then I was reading about, I wanted to see her angel book that she talked about archangels in this angel book, and there was Zadkiel, the name. And Zadkiel as well, this is his stone, lapis lazuli. Now, yesterday in my row 1, 2, and 3, I had lapis lazuli that jumped from here, from where my crystals are sitting in this little dish, onto my table. And I picked it up and I used it in, I think it was row number 2, right? With my horses, with the Sacred Horse Oracle. And it's been on my desk ever since. But also this here, this bracelet, I bought at a Macmillan Cancer Day thing on a, you know, one of these charity tables, and it called to me and I bought it, and I read that jade is very much connected to ancestors, and I know I have been being guided a lot about the ancestral, my ancestors, my ancestral lineage, and etc. So I've worn this for a long time. This too is part of Zadkiel. So for a long time he has been telling me who he is, and now I know. And of course, I do have other angels and spirit guide that I know come in, because you've seen my readings, and sometimes I have one that makes me yawn, one that makes me sneeze. And I'm sure it was Zadkiel the other day that was tickling my nose with a little feather, because when I went for my walk, there was this little feather on the pathway. So I thought that was really funny anyway. So that is the connection. I also got some angel light today. This was part of my meditation, so I kept hold of it. It's a bit chipped, it looks a little bit worn, worse for wear, but I wanted to keep it for some unknown reason. Wanted to keep this little stone. It's not even in perfect condition. And I kind of feel like it's the angelic realm. It's connecting to the angelic realm. And I just feel like sometimes we think to ourselves that we need to be perfect in order to be able to do things. And I don't think that's always the case. So I think you must remember you are perfect in every sense of the word. Okay, so I just got that down. Anyway, I've also got Goldstone, which is about wealth. And that also really called to me today, and manifesting wealth. And I thought, you know what, that is going to be on my table as well. But the nicest thing I did pick up today was a beautiful rose quartz love heart. And this is staying on my table. I really, it just called to me. I really wanted it. It's got a little sticker on it. And I am going to charge these crystals in the full moon. The full blood moon on the 3rd, and they are going to be well charged and ready for magic, ready for action. But that is my beautiful rose quartz love heart, and this is because in the energy cards there's the angel of love, and she kept coming up a couple of days in a row. So I thought, right, so that is what I collected for my beautiful table today. We've got all these lovely beautiful crystals on the table. So when I got I was just relaxing, and I was like, go and do a reading, Deb, go and do a reading. So I thought, right, I'm going to go do a reading. Let me just get the Gaia chimes. And I sat down at my table and I thought, well, what are we going to use? Who are we going to use? And makes sense. The one to use, Ethereal Insights. So we are going to ask, because it's the beginning of the month, we're going to ask for our Ethereal Insights, for insights to what is we can expect this month, what is going to come along. And then I've also got these beautiful little guide cards, and our beautiful Astro cards, because of what's happening with all the planets aligning and everything else. So I'll give them all a shuffle later. But of course, our little runes came out as well. They wanted to come on the table. So we are going to ask for the runes as well. So first of all, let's get us some runes to start off our reading. Oh, no. We are not starting with runes. We are going to our calendar. What is our message today? Oh, thank you. I've just had this money that's just floated down, covered me with money. Beautiful. So we've got money coming in. Heroes are made by the stormy seas. If you don't dwell on the past, memories are a beautiful thing. Interesting. Heroes are made by the stormy seas. How do you feel about that then? Heroes are made by the stormy seas. Okay. I don't know where that's going. Gabori codes. What are we going with today? Gabori codes. I don't know. Okay. Money magnet, apparently. Money magnet, I guess, because I've got the gold stone. Yeah, money magnet. I went to look at love, but it's money magnet. So, are you ready? 199 62 1147. 199 62 1147. Very good. There we are, a money magnet. Money flew down at us. Money flew down. So we are definitely thinking about money. Perhaps we'll get a little windfall this month. Who knows? Right, let's see. Well, Spirit knows. Maybe our cards will tell us. Right, we are going to get some runes. Let's see what runes wants to come out for us today. Okay. Okay. We have got our horseshoe of luck. So perhaps some good luck. We've also got the lotus flower. Lots of change, seeding, flowering. Really spring feel, isn't it? Our spring feel, our lotus flower. Very, very beautiful energy. Right, we've got quite a few runes actually. We've got Anzu, Zuthala, Thurizaz, and this one I can never remember. Isa, Rado, gosh, Bacana, Jira. That's it. Okay, let's have a little look at this then. How do I feel about this little... Well, I've put them like this, so we're going to go with them. Okay, good. All right, so we've got our sort of our P-looking one, Thurizaz, and there's another P-looking one. I can never remember. One of them is Thurizaz and what the other one is, but we will find out any second now. I never can remember my P's. I don't know why I think that's funny, but yeah. Why can't I remember the P's? Wunyo is the first P. Wunyo. So joy, happiness, pleasure, happy relationships, success, well-being. So that's a beautiful start to our March. So beautiful, happy, joy, you know, flowering, beautiful, and luck as well. So Wunyo is a very positive rune. Okay, and literally translate to joy. Situations that have been difficult are resolved and optimism is renewed. It may be that a surprise development comes into your life that changes everything for the better. Isn't that beautiful for March? You may experience a feeling of being truly blessed by the higher realms. Ethereal, you see, this is what I feel right now. I am. Bliss and harmony are also present, and more consistently so when we take a balanced approach to life. So the rune of joy is also associated with happy relationships. You're truly enjoying the company of others. Our beautiful rose quartz heart. I knew you were on the table for a reason. You're enjoying the company of others. Friendships are deepening. A romance is successful, whether a relationship is just beginning or is more established. Wow, that is so wonderful. And then we've also got, that's Wunyo. We've got the other little P, which is a Thurizaz, okay, which is protection and decisions and luck. There we are. There's our luck. Luck on the table. Beautiful, beautiful. So it's aspects of protection, which is interesting because I talked about that a little bit from my point of view with Black Tourmaline today about protection. And it was the angel Lahaleb. So the shape of this rune represents a thorn on a branch. Oh, I picked up the wrong one. There it is. Symbolizing the wisdom of choosing a defensive stance. If you are facing an important decision requiring careful consideration, Thurizaz will be sure to thoroughly evaluate every aspect of the situation and take time to decide. The ability to come from a neutral, rational place when making a decision. It's interesting. The thought just occurred to me with Mercury retrograde. Don't be signing anything. Don't be. It can be quite a thing in Mercury retrograde. So perhaps decisions can wait. It could represent a stroke of luck. Okay, so it's sacred to both Thor, the Norse god of thunder and lightning, and Loki, the trickster god. It reminds us that chaos is necessary for transformation, that what appears to be positive at first may not, or vice versa. So that's interesting. We may love a good thunderstorm and the land may benefit from the rain, but we also know that lightning may strike and trees may be destroyed. So there is defensive magic, protection, help with decisions, and good luck. Othala is the rune of, as we know, inheritance, family inheritance. So you could be receiving an inheritance. Confirmation for anyone who might be waiting for that, and this is why we had the money magnet 199621147. So some sort of inheritance, but I'm also hearing legacy, money that's going to leave a legacy, that type of thing. So you might actually have a windfall, or you might actually invest some money that's going to be a real bonus. We have Anzus, which is by Othala, which is ancestral god, but it's about communication, wisdom, divine power, and message. So it is about communication in all forms. So you might get a letter that tells you about your inheritance. Make sure you're not signing anything. Remember, we're in Mercury retrograde, but it will bring you great joy. So there's definitely luck on the table today. Luck for March. Isa, the Isa stone. Isa is known as the ice stone, but we know that ice melts into water. So sometimes it really does signify sort of going with the flow. So there could be something that has been stagnant. Maybe you have been waiting for this for a while and it suddenly moves. But it is about a stone that, it's about maintaining a status quo, also bringing clarity to a situation. So being very aware of something is very important. It's also protection against unwanted wanted energy. So you've got protection quite a bit already on the line of runes. So that's interesting. Rado is about traveling, a journey, and I was just actually looking for flights to Bermuda. Isn't that interesting? So about traveling, it's about movement. It can be about reunion as well, and changes. And, you know, when we were talking about the romantic side of this beautiful Wunyo rune, perhaps there is something to do with a friendship to romance I'm hearing, or about romance coming into your life. And Rado would be about a reunion. So maybe it's someone from the past coming back. So it's a pleasant experience with few or no mishaps in travel on a physical. If you're on a spiritual quest, the going may require significant flexibility. Okay. Rewards of reaching your destination will be all worth it. Okay. So Rado also is related to reunion, of return of old friends in your life, even the arrival of new people with whom you've had a soul agreement. So really at this time, like with me, with clearing out and what have you, making space, you know, these soulmates will be coming in now. You will have people with soul agreements. And it's interesting how I mentioned that I hadn't seen Susanna for must be a year now. And it's really interesting how she's back in my life to help me with something right now. So connections are really important. And I did mention the idea of sort of seeing these connections through the matrix. I often have the ability to do that. And it's really fascinating and very rewarding to be able to sort of see that. It's a reminder to align yourself with the wheel of life. Know that life has ups and downs, ebbs and flow, and constant seasonal change. So the contrast between opposites is part of the journey of life. Things are not going your way. Take heart and know that nothing is permanent. So it's about safe travels, maintaining equanimity in challenging situations, and justice in disputes. I love Rado, this sort of idea that this you know, getting together with old friends, old people coming back. And Mercury in retrograde is about that, very much so. Bacana. Bacana is a very lucky stone as well, a lucky rune. Where is he? Where are you, Bacana? And the T wears, there it is. So Bacana is about new beginnings, growth, regeneration. Okay, so we've got something that's going to be very joyful. I think the money is going to give you such a wonderful opportunity with new beginnings, a new change, the luck that you're going to find, definitely. And, you know, old people are going to come back to help you with this possibly. And Bacana is about a new beginning or a new relationship, spiritual development, new ideas. The universal energies are fertile and lined up for bringing forth new manifestations. And Jira, the final one, is about growth, harvest, reward. So it's your time. You know, with the change of the season right now, spring is springing. Those seeds have been planted. This is a beautiful start. Wow, this is incredible. Right, let's put the runes here for you. And we will now go on to ask our ethereal insight cards for some detail. Should tidy up as I go, really, shouldn't I? Right. Okay. Ethereal insights. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. I just want to move the energy a little bit. I've been doing this quite a lot lately. I don't know why I do it, but some unknown reason I'm being told to. So I'm just going with the flowing and just shuffling as best I can and just going with what I want. Something spontaneous is going to happen. Something is going to be fun. Make you jump for joy. Love it. I love it. Okay. All right. So let's cut the deck. I never do this either, but I'm going to do it today. Okay, and we have one there. Right. Whew. Let's do this. Right, for the month of March. Guidance, please. Heroes are made by the stormy seas. So we're going to be a hero this month. A hero in some way. What is this? Beautiful. What is coming, please, Spirit? Okay, we've got quite a few cards that have come out, in fairness. We have got words of affirmation, showing care with words, speak with love. So a lot of that this month is about being really kind, being open, you know, being very thoughtful. But it could be that somebody is going to come back into your life with a very beautiful way in which they'll make you feel cared for and show love to you. This is a period of change, Spirit is saying. So change in the type of people you're meeting that will really care about you, but also it's a transition period. You are ready for a change, your new pathway. And this is a boat that is sailing, and the sails are up, it's going, there's movement. And we had that with the runes as well. Something about you're going viral, something about being a bit famous. What did I say? A bit of a hero. There'll be something that you might bring up. You might be on social media and you might go viral, but equally you might just be a really famous person that watches me. And if you are, that's wonderful, because this is a very positive way for you in which you are going to find your fame in. And, you know, I feel like there's going to be a lot of travel as well, which is lovely. And maybe you're the type of person that's always given so much to others, and now you're going to receive that back. And something you've been manifesting, you're wanting this fame. So good luck and fortune is definitely, as an entrepreneur, interesting. So you've got this, maybe you've been working on a project, maybe you've been developing this idea, maybe you're about to start for March, this beautiful idea, a project in some way that's going to really, it's going to bring you some fame and fortune. It might help you to travel, and there's chemistry, a magnetic bond. Okay, so something is going to really, this reunion, this really light you up, make you feel really positive. Let's get some more cards, some more detail, please. This words of affirmation, what is this about, please? Words of affirmation. Okay, something, well, there we are, more words of affirmation. You're beyond compare, incomparable. And we've also got here, clear mentality, change your outlook and mental attitude. This mindset, it's really going to, I think, because it came out as one of the first cards here, and then we have transition and fame. I think this person, whoever they might be, that's going to come into your life in March, is going to see something really special in you. Okay, really special, and it's going to help change your mindset. It's going to really make this moving on from the challenges and this transition really work for you, because you have this beautiful fame. As an entrepreneur, working for yourself can be a bit scary if you're starting out, but let's see. Transition, any detail for that, please, Spirit? Transition. Or fame. Let's see, can we have some more detail, please? For the month of March, transition, chemistry, even anything, please. What can you tell us? Please give us our guidance. Okay, something about silence, something that someone's being a bit quiet about. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe it's you as the entrepreneur, because it did land by chemistry and entrepreneur. So maybe, all right, there's one that hasn't turned over. Okay, fame. What about fame then? Give me some detail for fame. What's the fame? Over a month, within a year. Over a month. There's a breakthrough, a reset. Okay. Right, I don't know why you've given me so many. Right, let's have a little look. We've got here somebody that's in silence. Okay, so maybe it's you. Maybe you haven't said too much about this idea. Perhaps it's a good thing that you've remained silent about it. Chemistry, I mean, could be making something. Something's like an idea is being made, is being ready to sort of be launched. Perhaps that's what this is about, and you've been a bit silent about it. So yeah, that can happen. Definitely. I love this idea of this transition into something that you've maybe been a bit quiet about for a long time, months or even over a year, within the year of this past year. I mean, when we've been in the year of the snake, perhaps you've been shedding things, getting rid of things, or being called to do so. Maybe it is you've left your job, left a situation. Maybe you found that pivotal moment of change. We've also got reflect, review again, go within, and evil eye, protect yourself. And we had protection a few times in the rune. So maybe that's why you've kept silent. Perhaps someone else has been a bit silent with you about something. Okay. Reflect on this. Reflect on the idea of why you could do with protection. Why have you kept silent about something? Okay. About someone. Okay, maybe there's somebody with the fame, could be a bit of a problem. Okay, so what is that about? Who is this person with the fame? Over a year, it's been months. Okay, there's something that you've been thinking. So reflect on it, I think, is the question, is the answer here. And we do have protection. Deflect your negative energy. I'm forever wearing this at the minute. And this is something that Spirit wants you to be aware of. It's very important that you are really making sure. You're going to get some sort of upcoming news about something to do with this. Maybe you're going to read something in the news that is going to make you recognize that your silence for this idea because it says perfect match, chemistry, and there is this moving away or moving on from challenges. So I think there's some sort of news that you'll probably find very soon that is going to really open up what this had to be thought about, this reevaluation, how maybe you had to change something. Maybe that is what it is. Right, I did want to get these as well. Let's ask this deck here for some confirmation, please. Okay, so this words of affirmation, transition, fame, entrepreneur, chemistry. What can you tell us here? Evil eye, silence. What's this about, please, Spirit? Serenity. Serenity. Make sure you have your serenity. Healing. I like the way this healing card has come out on the top of mindset and words of affirmation. It's a celebration of something as well. Moods. You're getting a key to something this month. Definitely a key. Anything else? Oh, there's the 4-leaf clover that's just turned over. Let me just see if there's anything else that we want. Wow. Okay. All right, let's have a little look at this. All right, so on top of my beautiful quartz crystal arrives, you are getting the key for something. So there's something that you've been learning, something that you've been learning about, or something that is going to come to light, and you know about it. You'll suddenly think, I know about this. Do you know, it was interesting how I said to you, someone told me years ago, or another spirit guide, about Zadkiel, and then I just knew that was the case today. So absolutely, it could be that you've known about something for a long time, but this is your key now, because you have been healing. Interesting. On top of mindset, okay, was money. Okay, so there's a money, lots of money. So you're going to be in a very different frame of mind, something to do with the financial side of things. This is where this sort of transition, this change, it could be to do with this fame that you are going to be receiving. So there's definitely money. We know there's money in the runes, we were told. So, you know, the good luck, the windfall, I had the money fall down. So there's definitely money, and I think it's going to change your mental attitude, your outlook to life. Things are going to change, but you've healed. You've healed for this. Maybe you've been waiting for this for a while. There's your luck, the dragonfly and the clover. This is going to be very lucky for you, definitely. Absolutely lucky for you. You have been manifesting this. It's you part of your manifestation. Definitely. Now, with your confidence, okay, confidence came out on top of by the fame and the reflect. So remain confident, I'm hearing. You know, stand in your power. This is a female lioness. Is that a female lioness or is that a cheetah? It's a cheetah. Okay, so very fast animal, but it's standing there very proud and looking out. And cheetahs do that. They sit on top of something, and they really do this transition, this moving on from challenges. It's going to be quite quick, I'm feeling. You know, you're climbing this ladder now. You know, you're ascending, you're going upwards. Serenity came out on top of the sort of silence and what have you. Serenity, remain in your serene, quiet, calm, don't say too much manner. Okay, and we have got moods, which is quite interesting. Along with the moods came dream, celebration, and change. They all came out on top of the news and evil eye, protection. So I feel like this is the wheel is turning. The mood is going to be very different. Perhaps in this reunion, perhaps in this person that is going to come back to you this month and talk to you and give you this guidance and this love and support and what have you. Maybe the mood will be very different. So well, because it's come out with serenity, I think you're being told very clearly to stay in this silence, this quiet. Don't let them talk. Let them tell you. I'm hearing, let them speak, not you. You keep quiet. You allow this to be what it needs to be, because there's a change. It is changing. Something is changing for you. It's going to be something you've dreamed about. Maybe you must listen to your dreams, really be aware of your dreams. If you wake up in the morning and you think about something, write it down in a journal. Try and start really paying attention, because Spirit is telling you things through your dreams. And celebration. Maybe that's what the news is going to be. It's going to make you celebrate, something like that. So there could be some wonderful celebration. Wow, I think this is going to be a beautiful month. Luck, you're having a key from the healing that you've done. Money, definitely money. Definitely money, and it's going to make you go wow and celebrate. Wow, woohoo, look at this. I think this will lighten your mood. This will make you like, look at the rainbow, the pot of gold. Beautiful. One of the readings the other day, that was what we had. Get on your unicorn and ride to the pot of gold. It's waiting for you. New mindset. Okay, right, let's have a little look. Confirmation, please, with these beautiful astro cards, because we've got the shift in planets, the stars aligning. I'm hearing the planets are aligning, everything's making sense. We have a lunar eclipse, we have a full moon, blood moon, and we have the spring equinox. Everything is coming at us. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Anything else? Yep. The Hierophant. Stay true to your values. Jumped out on top of the healing. Stay true to who you are. The violet flame. Transmute that damn energy. Goodness me. Wow. Transmute that damn energy. Sacred fire. God, that came out literally and pushed chemistry. Transmutation. Alchemy. Spiritual acceleration. Freedom, karmic release. That's what I was doing today. Wow, with the black tourmaline. Maybe you need to get yourself some black tourmaline. Okay, I think that's enough. Anything more? All right, the Raven, seeing through the illusion. Raven is my familiar. Oh, wow. Did you see my hands going then? My arms are aching. That's incredible. Okay, right. So we have stay true to your values. All right, very important. Steadfast, loyal, understanding, patient, calm, serenity. Stay calm, stay true to who you are, stay true to your values. We've also got on top of the money card, lucky you, the Wheel of Fortune, growth, expansion, abundance, faith, hope, blessings, generosity. Lucky you, lucky you. That is amazing. That is Jupiter, the light of wisdom. I'm hearing here, use your wisdom, use your wisdom. I love that. Okay, the Raven says, seeing through illusions, energy awareness, alchemical gifts, a powerful transmuter, the very spiritual one. So you have got a special gift. The Raven is saying, see through the illusion, something to do with your project, your ideas, the person that's talking to you. Be you. Stay true to your values. Know that it is about what you know to be true, and you know it. You know it. Transmute any energy that is not aligning with you now. Very important with the full moon. We've also got growing in love and abundance, the Empress. Wow, that is beautiful. So you are growing in love and abundance, definitely here on this table. I even showed you my rose quartz. So love, romance, beauty, sharing, attraction, values, money, luxury. It's all coming to you, my friend. Maybe this with the luck and money card, both of them on the table. That is beautiful, incredible. We've got this card as well. Being you makes you a star. There's your fame. There's your fame. Okay, absolute fame, the star. Progressive, independent, original, a visionary. So definitely fame for you. What else have we got here? Goodness me. Personal and spiritual growth, the 9th house. So you've got temperance with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so have that confidence. I'm feeling that. Definitely feeling the confidence. You got this. South Node, you have got this. Definitely. Cancer, your intuition knows the way, the Chariot. So there's movement. Your intuition knows the way. You know, have the confidence to do what you need to do now. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We have got, you are loved and supported, the 11th house, the Star and the Fool. So friends, groups, associations, social media. Look at this fame. Look at it. Star is rising. Look at all the hands. Woohoo! Loving you. You are a star. It's beautiful. Beautiful. The Sword. Cutting the cord. Archangel Michael. Unhealthy attachments. Kind of came out. It was on top of the evil eye. Reminds me of the violet flame. Cut those attachments. Cut them away. Absolutely make those changes. The earth, the world, material manifestations. There's your manifestation card. Okay, material manifestation. All coming to you. Celebration, money, luck. All right, your mood is going to be amazing. Amazing. You won't care about these people that you cut out. I'm looking forward to knowing about this wonderful person that gives you such beautiful words of affirmation. Beautiful. Is it affirmation? What does it say? Words of affirmation. Showing care with words. Speak with love. But it could equally be you for yourself. I'm hearing for yourself. Trust in yours, because you've got this card here. This beautiful confidence. You've got this confidence. Okay, you've got it. You're climbing the ladder now. You know you are. You're moving on from challenges. You're shifting. It's a transition. You've got your own fame. Okay. You are a star. You are a star. I'm hearing. It is about change for you now. Real change. Real positive, proper change. Got a key. Connect with your guides. Exactly what I did tonight. Oh my goodness, the moon. So on the full moon, look up at that full moon and connect. Connect with your guides. Know that they are here to help you, to guide you. Okay? compassionate, sensitive, dreamy, spiritual indecisiveness. Okay, be part of it. Ask them for help. If you're not sure of something, see through the illusion, because your guides are telling you exactly what it is that you are going to have. So the month of March is looking absolutely amazing. Are you ready for your new start? Are you ready? And finally, this card flew out over there, and it is the 5th house of pleasure, strength, and the sun, the luckiest card. Sunshine. Create a life filled with joy. And let me just show you what it jumped out on top of. You are gonna smile. I hope this makes you smile. My rainbow. It is time, I'm hearing. It is time. So romance, fun, joy, creativity, self-expression, hobbies, good fortune. Wow. It just blows my mind. Absolutely blows my mind. Thank you so much, Spirit. That is so beautiful. I knew there was a reason I had to come and spend 45 minutes with you. Wow. Incredible. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for allowing me the blessing of being able to share this with you guys. And I really wish you the best March ever. I will see you because I'll still be doing some readings. But I will let you know, of course, if this certainly happens for me. Heroes are made by the stormy seas. It's like we have gone through. We are a hero now. We've been there. We've done that. Spirit is saying congratulations. So look after yourselves. I'll see you again very soon. Bye.